Carbohydrates are essential nutrients that provide our bodies with energy. Think of them as the fuel that keeps our engines running. We find carbohydrates in a wide variety of foods, including fruits, vegetables, grains, and dairy products. They are broken down into glucose, a type of sugar that our cells use for energy. Carbohydrates are especially important for our brains, which rely heavily on glucose for fuel. Without enough carbohydrates, we might experience fatigue, weakness, and difficulty concentrating. Our muscles also need carbohydrates to function properly, especially during exercise. It's important to remember that not all carbohydrates are created equal. Some carbohydrates are healthier than others, and the key is to choose wisely. By understanding the different types of carbohydrates and their effects on our bodies, we can make informed choices about the foods we eat and fuel our bodies in a way that promotes optimal health and well-being. Carbohydrates come in two main forms, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates, as their name suggests, are made up of short chains of sugar molecules. They are found in processed foods, sugary drinks, and some fruits. While they provide a quick burst of energy, they can also lead to sugar spikes and crashes. Complex carbohydrates, on the other hand, are made up of long chains of sugar molecules. They are found in whole grains, legumes, and vegetables. These carbohydrates are digested more slowly, providing a steady stream of energy and keeping us feeling fuller for longer. The difference in how our bodies process simple and complex carbohydrates lies in their chemical structure. Simple carbohydrates are quickly broken down and absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. Complex carbohydrates, due to their more intricate structure, take longer to digest, resulting in a slower and more sustained release of glucose into the bloodstream. Understanding this difference is key to making healthy carbohydrate choices that support our overall health and prevent energy crashes. Digestion is the process by which our bodies break down food into smaller molecules that can be absorbed and used for energy, growth, and repair. When we eat carbohydrates, our digestive system gets to work breaking them down into glucose. This process begins in the mouth with enzymes in our saliva, continues in the stomach, and is completed in the small intestine. Once glucose is released into the bloodstream, it travels to our cells, where it is used for energy. As glucose enters our bloodstream, it triggers the release of insulin from the pancreas. Insulin acts like a key, unlocking our cells to allow glucose to enter and be used for energy. This process helps regulate our blood sugar levels, keeping them within a healthy range. When we consume sugary foods or refined carbohydrates, our blood sugar levels can spike rapidly. This is because these types of carbohydrates are quickly digested and absorbed, leading to a surge of glucose in the bloodstream. Over time, repeated blood sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance and increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. The glycemic index, or GI, is a tool that ranks carbohydrate-containing foods based on how quickly they raise blood sugar levels. Foods with a high GI are rapidly digested and cause a rapid rise in blood sugar, while foods with a low GI are digested more slowly and cause a more gradual increase. Understanding the GI of different foods can be helpful for managing blood sugar levels, especially for people with diabetes. Low GI foods, such as whole grains, legumes, and most fruits and vegetables, are generally considered healthier choices as they contribute to more stable blood sugar levels. It's important to note that the GI is just one factor to consider when making dietary choices. The amount of carbohydrates consumed at a meal also plays a significant role in blood sugar response. For example, a large serving of a low GI food can still lead to a significant rise in blood sugar. By being mindful of both the GI and the portion size of carbohydrate-containing foods, we can make informed choices that support healthy blood sugar management. Insulin plays a crucial role in regulating our blood sugar levels. When we eat carbohydrates, our pancreas releases insulin into the bloodstream. Insulin acts like a key, allowing glucose to enter our cells where it can be used for energy. However, when we consistently consume high amounts of sugar and refined carbohydrates, our cells can become less responsive to insulin. This is known as insulin resistance. As a result, our pancreas has to work harder to produce more insulin to keep our blood sugar levels in check. Over time, insulin resistance can lead to a range of health problems, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of serious health issues, including high blood pressure, high blood sugar, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol or triglyceride levels. By making healthier dietary choices and limiting our intake of sugary drinks, processed foods, and refined carbohydrates, we can support our body's natural insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of developing these chronic conditions.